You know, my car, my Camaro, that was the name of my car.
Okay.
Witchfinder.
Yeah, it was named after Cotton Mather. Yeah, Witchfinder General. I just thought it was a cool name.
This meeting is being recorded.
I know that's the last witch I broke up with. Didn't like. She had an altar in her house and everything else, and I was trying to tell her the one thing I didn't like about all religions is that they're all exclusionary. You know, that's the one thing they all seem to have in common is that they all think that their path is the only path. Quote of Jesus, none get to the Father but by me. And she went on to explain how that doesn't mean that. That means something completely different. And I said, you realize you just did what everybody else in the world does, and that, basically reinterprets the Bible to suit your own needs. No, and she just absolutely blew her mind. Blew up. Hated the fact that I called her on that. It's just like, if you can't read it in plain English and just, understand what it says in plain English, then it's horseshit. I don't need some interpreter like a David Koresh or some other asshole to explain to me what this means. I understand the English language. It is my first language, and if it's not fucking clear and obvious, then I sure as hell don't want a fucking interpreter.
So, did she turn you into a newt?
Right, she turned me into a newt. I got better.
But you got better, that's good.
Yeah, some of our houses that we investigated, like Wiccans lived there. And so I would say, well, do you want me to do a Roman Catholic cleansing? And they go, no, we're Wiccan. Luckily, I had some Wiccans in the group, and I said, okay, take over, do the cleansing. And they still continued having their paranormal problem. So, I don't know. I mean,
I love documentaries, and I watched one about I watched documentaries about documentaries, and documentaries about movies are some of my favorite ones. And there's one where they talk about all the movies from the 70s, especially horror movies. And Tarantino couldn't